Hi there, Robin here, and today we are going to be talking about the Phoenix Pro PTX 400 and figuring out if this is the right mixer for you. So this is listed as a 10-channel mixer because they do include the extra track lines here. So you get 8 combo jacks across the top, plus 2 additional RCA inputs here, which also lead to this slider right here, the blue one, which includes the PC 2-channel input that we get from our computer via the USB cable, not included, and the Bluetooth option, which it has as well, so you can wirelessly connect your phone, your tablet, your PC as well to this wirelessly, including, of course, a TV. So if you want to use this for karaoke, it is simple and easy if you have a smart TV with Bluetooth on it. Now, the first 8 channels, they feature both pad buttons, so this way you can actually adjust your dB gain on your actual gain control here. So this allows us to pull back 26 dBs off the actual gain. So normally it runs all the way up to 60, but you can drop it down to 34, giving you some control so you're not running too hot. It also has a low pass filter at 100 Hertz. So that means it's good if you're using it for recording or anything like that, or talk like I'm doing right now. That's going to allow you to actually take out any of the bottom noise. So I simply push that in and it takes out anything under 100 Hertz, which is nice because I don't need it. It's not needed for this video, and it's a good way to get rid of it. So next we get a 3-band EQ. So we get our highs, mids, and lows. We get a 12 kilohertz setting on top. We get a 2.5 kilohertz in the mid, and we get an 80 hertz cross at the actual low. It's plus minus 15 dB. So that allows you some good variation in the actual EQ. The next 2 actual dials are going to be for your aux and for your effects. The first one is labeled as monitor 1. The second one is labeled as 2FX. The reason why they have the 1 and the 2 is because you can use both of them as monitors if you choose to by using the monitor output here and the effects send here. Effects send is also paired off with the return option just below it. So this way, if you want to actually use an external processor, you can right there. At the bottom, we end up with pan options. So I can take this single channel with the slider, and I can either designate it as a left or right or anything in between. So the unit also includes solo options on all the channels, and what that means is I can press that solo option, and that'll be the only channel that appears on the actual LED display. It's also the only channel that's going to play out of the headphones, and if I choose, I can press the actual solo on the monitor, and then that becomes exactly what comes out of the monitor. That's a very neat feature, and it's very handy for actually using for karaoke as well. So if you'd like to learn more about this mixer and up-to-date pricing, you can either go to Phoenix's Pro website, which the link will be down below, and if you use promo code ISLAND on Phoenix Pro's website, you'll save an additional 5%. So the promo code is ISLAND exclusively to be used on Phoenix Pro's website. You'll also be able to find the product on Amazon. So we'll include both links down below for Amazon and for Phoenix Pro. Now the sliders work out really well. They're not complicated, they're not hard. Of course, we have a full slide level, and then we have unity right down in the middle, and we can go up to plus 10 dBs on that as well. All the sliders are set up exactly the same. The orange one is for the effects. There's 256 effects advertised on this unit, and how they get to 256 is by actually having 16 designated labeled effects, which are right here. Everything from vocal 1 all the way down to chorus and reverb, and there's of course 16 different ones coming down here. Each one has a gain option of from 1 to 16, and it's accumulative as you go along. And what that allows you to do is it's basically a built-in parameter. So if I want to expand or contract each individual effect, I can do that. So if we randomly pick one like flange, we can go from 177 to 192. And basically we're going to increase the actual effect or decrease it in 16 steps. Easy enough to control. You just turn the knob here, pick the effect you want, and you're all set to go. 7-band EQ is going to make it really nice. This is to control the actual EQ in the room. So the audio that you're going into the actual main out, either being 1/4 inch here off to the side or XLR on the top, that's all going to be EQ'd from here. Now remember, you're using these EQs, these 3-band EQs for each individual channel, and then you can EQ the room because rooms do change. You go to a different house, you go to a different hall or studio or bar, you're going to want to EQ that room a little bit depending on the setup. Some of the other features that it has on it, of course, has phantom, and we also have another button here which allows me to choose if I want to have my main audio left and right be the same as my control room. I can press that button and give myself that option there if it's going to be different, or if I'm setting this up more as a studio play. If you like this video, Please don't hesitate to leave us a thumbs up. You are more than welcome to also add a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. This is Robin's Testing Studio, so it has a standard audio interface built into it. It's basically CD quality, one channel going out, so the mix of the whole board is coming out of this line here, going into my computer. In this case, we are recording it on Audacity, and we will run 3 effects from Audacity on top of this mix that we're doing here today. The first one we're going to run on Audacity is going to amplify the actual signal, so this way we have a full, rich sound to work with. The second one is going to be a noise suppression, so we get rid of any background noise. And the third one's going to be a compressor, so this way we get an even audio sound throughout the entire video. Audacity is not included, but remember Audacity is free, so you can download that at any point in time. To play back any of the digital functions to it, again, that's being the Bluetooth, the built-in MP3 player, or the audio interface, you simply basically use this button right here, which is mode. Then you'll be able to use this blue slider to actually control the output. All of this will then eventually get mixed into what's going on right here, which is your main outputs. So overall, it has the burgundy trim plates added. It's all metal body. The whole thing is metal. And outside of that, they screwed these additional little side rails onto it just to give it a cosmetic finish to it. But again, the top, the bottom, the sides, everything's steel. It's packaged really well. Remember, it does include the power cable and the manual when you buy the unit, but it doesn't include the USB cable. If you want to actually plug this into your computer, you're going to need a USB-A to USB-A cable to complete the connection. And if you're looking for a good, reliable mixer, this is doing a really good job. It's important if you're using it for a drum set, or if you've got like 4 or 5 people that need to mic up, but then at the same time you do want to be able to plug in electric drums or keyboard set to it, you can do all of that. Now, if you want, you can also plug a guitar into it. Note that this unit doesn't offer a high Z option, but you can certainly run that through a DI box if you choose, or come off your guitar amp and plug into this unit. So I hope you found this video helpful. Maybe I'll see you in the next video. I'd like to say thanks for watching. Bye for now.